Welcome to Spilling the Tea SA. I am Bianca, your host, and today is a follow-up video. So my previous video addressed a number of false claims made by Thea van Straten, one of the South Africans that applied for US refugee status, and she was part of the original group that left for the US in May 2025. Now, she made these claims on a YouTube channel that is run by an American by the name of Colonel Chris Wyatt. And the claims that she made included this.
At the embassy, I was sporting a nice blue swollen eye and a bruised cheek from that morning.
So your most recent farm attack was while you were applying for refugee status?
Yes, sir.
And I don't imagine that, well, you didn't apply, you expressed interest. Let's be clear about that.
No.
So when you express interest, so after expressing interest, you had a farm attack.
Yes.
And we were already in touch at that stage.
Yes.
And I didn't realize, I think you told me that, but maybe it didn't sink in because I've got so many things going on, and I apologize if I didn't recall that. So that's just insane. And your farm, is it in the Free State? Is that where you're at?
Yes, in the Free State.
And things have gotten quite bad. 4 attacks, and that's over what time span?
2 years.
2 years. So, we've talked about it being nerve-wracking. And also, I've talked a lot in my program about the tension rising across South Africa for ethnic minorities, for South Africans in general, but ethnic minorities specifically, and the challenges people are facing here. 2 years, that's recent. So
Yes.
you hadn't suffered a farm attack in the previous 20-some years?
No.
Never happened. All right, now here's the thing that's probably gut-wrenching. So you're going to the States, and I assume you've sold your farm and you got a whole bunch of money and you're going over there with a big bank account.
Nope.
That'd be a false assumption, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
So can you tell the viewers what's happening to your farm?
Well, at this stage, there are some people that is taking care of it. We are trying to sell it. I don't know how long that's going to take, but at this point in time, it's me, myself, and whatever I've got in my banking accounts.
And a couple suitcases.
And a couple of suitcases. That's it.
Wow, that's courageous.
If it doesn't get sold, it doesn't get sold. That's it. I mean,
You're taking that risk.
I'm taking that risk. I'm just.
It's that scary.
It's that scary.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, Jan. It's Bianca here. I contacted you last night. You're not a very easy man to track down, by the way. But what I wanted to find out from you is, before we continue, I want to highlight that I would like to record this call and I need your permission to do so. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes, I've got no problem. I've got nothing to hide.
Okay. Thank you, Jan. And then, as I mentioned last night, I am actually researching a number of public claims that have been made by South Africans who have obtained refugee status in the United States. And I would like to specifically speak to you about claims that were made by one refugee who was platformed by an American by the name of Chris Wyatt, Thea van Straten. The first thing I need to ask you is, how are you related to Thea van Straten?
Thea van Straten is my wife, and I am legally married to her.
Okay. I know this is a personal question. When did you get married?
It's a bit of a personal question, but I've got nothing to fear. We were married in 2020.
2020. Okay.
That's correct.
And you are still legally married?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. The next thing I wanted to ask you is about her departure to the United States. When did you first find out that Thea was leaving for the United States?
Okay, I did not know she left for the United States until the Monday morning after they left. I received a call from one of my friends, and he says, "Look on the TV, your wife is in the USA, and she's there as a refugee." And that's when I put the TV on and I saw it in the USA.
Okay. That must have come as quite a shock.
Correct.
But you were living in the same house, yeah?
Yes, we were living happily together in the same farm, in the same house, looking after the guests and looking after the animals and doing the guest farm business.
Okay, so um, how how did you not know that she was going to catch catch a plane to the US? Sorry, I need to just clarify that. So, were you going to the United States too? How did this happen?
Okay, right. I was under the impression that she told me that she is applying for this program from the US,
Yes.
and she said that she applying for us, and it was both.
Okay.
Then she went for meetings. And I said to her, use the car and go. And she went for meetings at the US Embassy. And then on the Saturday, she said to me, I went to buy area. And she said to me, no, she is going for another meeting. And that's the last I saw her.
Okay. Thanks very much, Jan. It sounds like it could still be a little bit painful for you.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to ask you is the claims that Thea van Straten has made when she was interviewed by Chris Wyatt on the 10th of May, 2025. I believe that was the day before they left. She indicated that she owned a guest farm with several animals and that she had experienced 4 farm attacks in 2 years. Can you confirm these incidents occurred, or can you provide context?
Okay, the guest farm, I bought it in 2022. I bought it when I went on pension. I bought it for both of us, me and Tia. It was then, sorry, I just got the interruption here for somebody. Okay, right. Then, yes, we bought a farm and we were running it together as a guest farm. The part of the farm attacks that you're speaking about, there was no farm attacks. If we go into the description of farm attacks, it becomes political.
Yes.
Okay. This is not true. There was no farm attacks on my farm, and there was no crime, and there was no farm attacks in the area where this farm is situated. But all the people in the area is very close to each other, and there is no such thing. I said, okay. There was one incident that happened in 2023 where me and Tia went to a homestead on the farm, where there was a big noise coming from. We went there and we asked them please to stop this, as we had international guests there. We then spoke to them. They threw me with a stone on the head. We left, and but it was not an attack or something. It was reported to the police. They did not even touch Tia. Tia was with me there, and that's it. And after that, up to today, we are friends together. We work together. There is no problems in that area.
Okay, so no farm attacks. So there wasn't 4 farm attacks on your farm?
Not of my knowledge. I do not there, and there was no call outs. That can be verified by the police and the CIMAC, the crime intelligence. Okay.
Thank you so much, Jan. And then I want just a timeline clarification. So in the interview that took place one day before the first group of South African refugees departed, did Tia leave in May, on May the 11th?
Yes.
So she was part of the first group. So when you switched on your TV, you saw her there. Okay. Then there is also certain claims that she made about the farm status, and I understand that you might not want to share too much on that particular issue. But in the interview, Thea said to Chris Wyatt that she was leaving South Africa alone with just her luggage and a little bit of money. She also said the farm wasn't sold, but she needs to escape for her safety, and she had placed it on the market, and that other people would be taking care of it until it was sold. Can you just clarify this?
Okay. On your first question, the luggage she took, I am not aware what luggage she took. I only saw afterwards that there's one suitcase it's not here, and computer is not here. So I was not there when she packed and when she left, so I don't know anything about it. Then the farm is carrying on like normal. I'm still at the farm.
Okay.
There was nobody else taking care of the farm. The farm was put on for sale by Thea. I subsequently removed it because I do not want to sell the farm.
Okay.
I'm presently at the farm still, and I've got people that are assisting me with the guest on the guest farm, busy running it with me as the guest arrives. That's still fully operational. The guests are still coming in. It was never like initial. It was said it was closed down. It was never closed down. It's running like a normal guest farm as we bought it.
Okay.
Okay, and further on the luggage, when I came back and I looked, there's still a lot of documents, like a degree which he obtained in Texas as a doctorate in studying of veterinarian medicine. That is still here. Then
sorry, Jan.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry, she studied for a doctorate in. Sorry, you were saying in what? In veterinarian. Jan? Hello, Jan?
Hello.
Sorry, we got cut off there. My apologies.
Yeah, just signal on here where I am.
Oh. What I wanted to check with you were mentioning that I think we finished off where you were telling me about Thea's degree from Texas.
Okay, the documents is also still here. A degree that she obtained in a doctorate in Texas as a veterinarian medicine. That is still here, and photos and everything is also here, where she studied at the decom marketing at Boston and Ladysmith.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Okay.
All those documents are still here.
So it sounds like you might have packed pretty far. I mean, because your academic degrees you should take with, especially if you've got an American one.
I can't answer you on that. I was not here.
Okay. All right. Jan, I just want to take this moment to say thank you very much. I understand that it is quite a difficult time, but I also wanted to ask you, as there were claims around when it comes to the farm status, I think we might have covered it. You are still farming, correct?
Correct.
Okay, you're still farming.
It's not a farm. It's a guest farm. It's not a commercial farm or anything. It's a normal small little holding that has been operating as a guest farm.
Okay. All right. Jan, I am not going to ask you what's your future, how you're going to address this particular situation, but I am going to, I would like you to just confirm you are in South Africa.
Correct. I'm in South Africa.
Okay. Jan, I see we're losing each other a number of times, but just to wrap up, and firstly, I want to say thank you so much for having this discussion with me. I can imagine that it is a personal and painful situation.
Yes.
And I just wanted to ask, is there anything else you would like to add?
Okay, now I can just say um, this whole farm thing uh, is running normal. It's been running normal. The people are still coming in and we're still taking bookings and everything. The farm is running as normal. It's been managed very well by the people that is managing it now for me.
Okay.
And yeah, the children are playing around, swimming in the dams, the fishing and everything is carrying on. Uh, the animals are still there and it's business like usual.
Okay. All right. Jan, again, thank you so much for the conversation. Thank you for clarifying a number of issues and strong with your situation going forward.
No, thank you. And everything of the best for your side too. But unfortunately, I can't answer anything else or go into detail further.
Okay.
As there is investigations apparently around this and it's sub judice.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. I fully understand. Thanks a lot, Jan.
Okay, thank you. All
Okay.
right.
Bye. So there you have it, folks. All those claims made on Chris Wyatt's channel by a so-called South African refugee were false. And now we know. But I must also say, unfortunately, this is not the only refugee that has made false claims. It's not the only refugee that has left for America that has claimed that they've had a farm and they've got a lot of media attention. But we'll unpack it. We'll eat this elephant bite for bite. Now, personally, I don't care if people are making use of the Trump administration's ill-informed decision to provide this refugee program for so-called persecuted Afrikaners and minorities. That's not a concern for me. My issue is how they slander South Africa and make false claims, but also how they harm fellow South Africans by painting a narrative of these violent Black people in South Africa. And I think we need to be better and we need to hold them accountable. So until we meet again, thanks for watching.